is a Super Sunday, a big day too. Back-to-back big games coming up. Starting off with 7 Districts Cricket Academy versus Gems Education. And there should be a crackerjack of a contest. No time to waste. I was there with the two captains and the match referee for the flip of the coin. Well, it's a Super Sunday here in the iconic Sharjah Cricket Stadium, where we are all set for match number 6 of Sharjah CBFS T20 2025. We're expecting to have another crackerjack of a contest as Gems Education are taking on 7 Districts Cricket Academy. Time now to introduce you to the men who matter in the middle. On my left is Mohammad Rashad, the captain of 7 Districts Cricket Academy. On his left is Zafar Raja, the captain of Gems Education. And on the extreme left is our esteemed match referee, Mr. Tehseen Javed. Rashad, you've got the coin. Please give it a flip. Tails is the call. It is head. मुबारक हो, टॉस जीत गए, क्या प्लान है?
हम पहले बैटिंग कर रहे हैं।
काफी जबरदस्त स्टार्ट रहा है आपका टूर्नामेंट में, एक विन ऑलरेडी है। क्या लग रहा है आपको बैटिंग करके कितना अच्छा टारगेट सेट करना चाहेंगे यहाँ पे?
हाँ, इंशाल्लाह विकेट अच्छी लग रही तो अपना मोमेंटम जो है ना वो पकड़ने रखे और इंशाल्लाह 170 160 तक टारगेट कर।
चेंजेस प्लेइंग लेवल में?
हाँ, 3 चेंजेस है क्योंकि वो हमारा कप्तान भी नहीं है आज और नबील नहीं है और एक दूसरा लड़का है वो नहीं है।
चलिए, बेस्ट ऑफ लक, गिव अस अ गुड गेम।
थैंक यू सर।
Zafar Raja unfortunately lost the toss. If ever so, you would have won the toss. What was your plan to do on this wicket?
It's fine because I was going to bowl first. We think there might be a little bit of turn based on what we've seen before. So we're going to try and take advantage of that, keep them down a little bit.
How much do you think you would want to restrict the opponents on this particular surface?
Listen, from what I've seen so far, it hasn't been hugely big score. So if we can keep them to about 150, 160, we should be okay.
First game of the tournament.
Yeah.
There must be pretty much excitement in the camp.
Huge excitement, huge excitement. The guys have been looking forward to playing in the stadium again. We always, as you know, enjoy playing here. And we've done okay over the last few seasons. So yeah, looking forward to another good tournament.
Best of luck and give us a good game.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, that's the news, and the confirmation coming in from the centre is that 7 Districts Cricket Academy, they won the toss and they've decided to bat first. That's a good toss to lose for Gems Education. Zafar Raja anyways wanted to bowl first on this wicket, so he's gotten what he wanted. And on the other end, Irshad looked pretty confident during the toss and wanted to bat first on this wicket. Now that's a very talented side of 7 Districts Cricket Academy, followed by Zainullah, Zainul Rahmani, Rahil Ali, Lahirus, Sandarwoon, Tarindu Parera, Aminullah, Mohammad Rashad, Wahab Hassan, the left arm spinner, Mohammad Azam Farooq, Mohammad Rohan and Mohammad Yahya. So quite a few new faces in this side, and I think it's a great opportunity because most of the players they're busy with the senior side. Now talking about Gems Education, Zafar Raja, the captain, Sajid Iqbal, Mohammad Anwar Khan. We could be in for a lot of entertainment if Mohammad Anwar Khan gets going. Salman Shahid will be donning the gloves. Ali Tipu, Shahid Nawaz, another exciting talent, Rashid Habib, Balraj Singh, Karan Saini, Akif Raja, the speedster, and the hard hitter, Dawood Ijaz. So quite a few talented cricketers, quite a few power hitters in this side. Mohammad Anwar Khan, of course, one of those. But at the moment, all eyes on the batters of 7 Districts. And I won't be surprised if I see Zainullah coming out to open the innings. That's what we have been seeing him doing for the junior side. Also, he has been called up for a few matches for the senior side and he has been scoring runs. So this is a great opportunity yet again to really showcase his skill set, his talent. There you go. That's Salman Shahid on your screen. On his left is the captain. Zafar Raja will be marshalling his troops. It's a big day. It's a Super Sunday. And Zafar Raja, the captain, would want to start off their campaign with a win to their name. It's not going to be easy because this side is one to watch out for. Who can forget that first game? Plenty to talk about. So many brilliant performances as to what we witnessed in the opening game of Sharjah CBFS T20 2025. Nabil Aziz was brilliant. There you go, Zainullah Rahmani, another stylish left-handed batter. And here's a treat to watch when this youngster gets going. On the other end, they would be looking to pick up early wickets. The wicket seems to be quite dry. I had a close look. before the toss. It's going to be Shahid to start off proceedings with the new ball. This is going to be exciting contest. Two very talented sides are locking horn on a super Sunday. It is a wicket where we have seen that the ball does tend to hold up into the surface, doesn't really arrive to the bat. It's a dry wicket, so you won't really expect the ball to really kick off, and won't be expecting to get a lot of bounce on this wicket. So as a fast bowler with the new ball, you just need to get your basics right, really. You don't really need to do anything extraordinary or overthink. Just come in and try to ensure you make the batter drive. They've got a packed offside field though. This is a wide dish delivery by Shahid. Doesn't really ball with a lot of pace, but does have the knack of getting you those early breakthroughs. That's what you would desire early on, really, to set the tone. It's the first game of their journey in this tournament, so plenty on stake. They would want to ensure that they set the tone early on. These first 6 overs are super important. This is cracked. One bounce into the fence. And what a way to open your account. Marginally short. He's such a talented cricketer that he saw the shot delivery pretty early. And the swing of the bat, he knew that there's no need to run for this one. They're off the mark. 7 strikes with a boundary. Missed out even in the last encounter, scored runner ball 13. Zainullah looked pretty confident, but was undone by Sanchit Sharma, trying to play across the line. And I think he would have learned his lessons the hard way. Started off well, but remember Sanchit Sharma getting the better of him, ball, the fuller delivery, and it was a nothing shot. Trying to play across the line against a new ball. It's never the best of ideas, and you wouldn't want to do against somebody like a bowler who really can move the ball early on. And as we speak, they're making a slight adjustment in the field. They're now opting to have a shot mid-in position alongside the two fielders who are outside are a deep square leg alongside a deep third man. I would really love to have a deep mid-wicket rather than deep square leg, because he doesn't bowl with pace, mind you. So the batter will always have the chance to really wait and play towards the deep mid-wicket. Nicely bowled, fuller delivery, and equally well played. Doing the right thing, gets a boundary, takes a single, gets off strike. That's what you do. Need to be a little smart and a little sensible in your approach. We see a lot of batters these days, what they do is they think, right, it's the first 6 overs, we need to get a blistering start, get 55, 60 runs. You need to really assess the situation and read the game, read the wicket. It's not that kind of a wicket where you can just straight away come in and express yourself by playing those lofted shots. You need to give yourself a bit of time. Once you get settled, yeah, then it becomes quite easy. And that's what we saw even yesterday. Junaid Shamsu, oh my word, he was absolutely brilliant. That's surely going to be a wide, and excellent take behind the stumps. Legend Warriors in the yesterday's last over thriller. What a fascinating contest that was. They were down and out. Remember, Legend Warriors, they lost 3 wickets early on, and that's where we thought that the game has gone out of the grasp of Legend Warriors. But Junaid Shamsu, 5 huge maximums, was judged the player of the match, picking up 2 wickets and scoring 55 important runs for his team. And that's much more like it. Bringing the ball in towards the left-hander, but still he can adjust his line, try to bring it from the 5th stump channel, draw the batter to play with a straighter bat, make him drive. have a packed offside field, which they do at the moment. Zafar Raja, of course, we know he's a thinking captain, a very inspirational leader. I've seen him taking some brave decisions early on in the past season or so. Oh, that is a glorious stroke along the carpet. It's hit towards that longest part of the ground, and surely they're going to come back for the third easily in the end. This has turned out to be a decent start here for Seven Districts Cricket Academy. It's the end of number 110 for no loss. Yeah, that was the last shot he played beautifully, bisecting the two fielders and getting full value. Good running between the wickets as well. And no surprises, it is the experienced campaigner Akif Raja has been introduced in the second over. Another bowler who has played at the highest levels for the UAE international team as well. He's got vast experience on his shoulders. A new ball specialist can really make the new ball talk. So you need to be a little careful and cautious in your approach when you're playing against the likes of Akif Raja. Surprising, he doesn't have a slip in place. Usually he does opt to have at least one slip for the first over. Yeah, it's going to be a wide. Akif Raja thought that it has ricocheted off the bat, but yeah, he's not very pleased with the decision of the umpire. And also the keeper, he's indicating that it has brushed the pads on his way. Umpire thinking otherwise. This is the start I believe they would have desired. Getting 10 runs in the first over. Zainullah, we know he's a very capable batter. I have seen him scoring a lot of runs alongside his partner Zainul Rahmani, who's faced just one delivery. Glorious stroke. That is one shot which I don't really see nowadays batters play. The on drive. For me, really personally, the batters look so elegant when they're playing these on drives. Of course, the legend Sachin Tendulkar was a master of it. And when he used to hit, oh my word, the whole world used to watch him. And that's the field set up, as I said earlier. Now for Akif, they've gotten a deep third man alongside a deep square leg. Yeah, umpire Imran Munir just having a check on the ball. Yeah, everything seems to be okay. I think talking about the umpiring standards, it has been sublime. They've been taking some excellent decisions. And of course, talking about Imran Munir, Kashif Billah, Nadeem Anjum, they've been in the domestic circuit for quite a while and really have been making some very smart, very good decisions. So hats off to these umpires as well. On the other end, this is a decent start here by Akif Raja, keeping things simple. That's what he does, really. Akif Raja has lost a bit of pace lately. I remember he used to really generate some extra gas, extra pace. But now, more often than not, you will see him relying on his lines, trying to take the ball away from the fourth stump channel. Now that's a surprise shot bumper. This is aggressive intent. I like that. As a new ball bowler, you would always want to just keep the batter at the back foot. And Zain, I think he's done the right thing, being careful, because he knows that there is a fielder stationed just exactly for the shot. And also he had to pull it towards the longest part of the ground. So very smart thinking here by Zainullah, reading the game well, not falling in the trap. He's pulled it away, but he's found the fielder. It's another dot delivery. So it's turning out to be a fabulous over by Akif Raja. Oh, the wicket, I believe, certainly has changed as the days have progressed. The first couple of days we saw this wicket was turning, there was movement, but we're on the 6th day now of this tournament, and it looks a much better surface where you can see that there's not much happening in this wicket. Yeah, it is a slow wicket, but it's not really swinging. Look at that, it's coming onto the bat so nicely. I think this is a great opportunity really for these youngsters to cash on to this opportunity and score runs in this game. It's over number 2, done and dusted, 12 for no loss. Decent last over by Raja Akina. This has been pulled away nicely. It's going towards the boundary in no time. It's a lightning quick outfield. And the moment you strike it in the gap, you do get value for your shots. That was a fabulous stroke yet again. So he's looking quite confident in the middle. He is playing a few strokes out there every time there is an opportunity. And that was not the best of deliveries. And with this kind of a pace, I don't really think it's going to be a threat to somebody like Zainullah, who's so strong at the back foot. The moment you decide you would want to bowl short at him, he will latch onto it and gets into those excellent positions very early. Such a strong striker of the ball. Not very big in stature, but an exciting prospect for the future of UAE cricket. And look at that. He's followed the next delivery by a beautiful cover drive into the gap. It's a long chase, and I think they're going to come back for easy 3 more runs. Nicely done. This is a very good start here by 7 Districts Cricket Academy, winning the toss. Wanted to bat first, and alongside Zafar Raja on the other end, he mentioned he anyways wanted to bowl first, so he's gotten what he desired. But I don't really think that would have been a wise move, because it's a batting paradise. It's coming on so nicely. But it's going to be interesting to see as to when the spinners will be introduced. Are they going to have any turn on offer? Time will tell. Beautifully played away from the point fielder. Gets a single. I really like this from Zainul Rahmani. He knows that the bulk of the runs are coming from the blade of Zainullah, so you would want to keep up the momentum in your favor and ensure you give the majority of the strike to Zainullah. Yeah, those are the future stars of UAE cricket. So much hard work is being put behind the scenes, really. It's quite admirable. 7 districts, of course, having two teams, mind you, in this tournament. They've got their senior team. And yeah, that's missing leg easily. Bowler not even, or rather half appealing there. And yeah, so of course they've got their senior side, 7 districts, who are by far one of the best sides here in the domestic arena. Alongside, now they've formed another team, 7 districts Cricket Academy, who are playing in such big stages. Really, this is a great opportunity. Zainullah, of course, on strike. He has played quite a lot of matches for the senior team, but now he's been asked to be a mentor for these youngsters and guide them through. Yeah, this is nice. It's that kind of a wicket where you would not want to offer much pace to the batters. You need to ensure you keep on rolling your fingers over. Try to bowl the cutters, which Shahid, we know he is a specialist, but this evening his approach has been a little different. He's been trying to bowl a bit too quick and hasn't found much success. It's been slightly expensive as well. Already gotten the runs in this over. I don't really think Zainullah will try to be over ambitious. Oh, this is pulled away once again with a lot of power and authority. Gets another boundary. It's turned out to be a very handy over for 7 districts Cricket Academy. And they're on the run. Look at that power he's generated. Okay, I keep on mentioning don't ball short to him, and that is exactly what they're doing. 3 gone, 24 for no loss. It's a perfect start here for 7 districts Cricket Academy. What a great tournament they're having so far, mind you. They've already registered 2 points on the points table, winning the opening game in this tournament. Oh, careful. Zainul Rahmani trying to join the party, but needs to be slightly careful. Yeah, that's the right thing. I really love this now. Zainullah having a quick chat with him, and I'm sure you must be telling him that, listen, it's me who's really getting the runs, so all you need to do is just stay out there and play the role of a second fiddle until I'm there inside. Because he's really striking the ball nicely, so all Zainullah needs to do is just stay in the middle and ensure he takes singles and bring Zainullah on strike, just like that. This is smart. So he's a good listener, that is for sure. He did listen to Zainullah. Another very stylish batter, really. Zainul Rahmani, another exciting prospect for the future. Missed out in the opening game, but today he looks quite confident. On the other end, this man on your screen. What a start he's given already to his team. Looking threatening is Zainullah. Raced on to 20. Oh, he's put it down. Was in two minds, Zainullah, whether to go for the big shot or defend in the end. It was a nothing shot. And hitting it back towards Akif Raja, and he's dropped a sitter. That should have been taken, really. So Zainullah gets alive, and it just might be his day. Short delivery, chance. Oh, very close to the mid-off fielder. But this is such aggressive batting by Zainullah. And his heart would have been in his mouth for a while, because it was very close to the mid-off fielder. And I thought that he had a genuine case. Yeah, didn't even jump. And didn't even attempt to try to take the catch, which was quite surprising. Really could have at least given it a try. Anyways, was going for the boundary. Shot pulled away nicely, but he's got protection. So Zainullah, he's decided to really continue the onslaught. It's going along really well. Yeah, that was a close call once again. Akif Raja just asking a few questions. I think it has struck him really hard, and he will get the much needed medical attention. Right then, 4 gone, 30 for no loss. They're going along well at this stage, our 76 Cricket Academy. And I think it's the right move now that they have introduced spin pretty early in the contest, because clearly we can see that the fast bowlers, they were struggling. They could not really land the ball in the right area. So let's see if Ali can turn the ball early on with the new ball in the power play. Nicely played once again, Zainullah in full control. Oh, what a stroke. That is a magnificent shot by Zainullah. Inside out, one of the toughest shots to execute, and he's made it look so simple. Raced on to 29 in no time. Is looking very dangerous and threatening. Look at that, creating room. And the flurry of the blade looks so elegant every time he plays these strokes towards the cover. Excellent. Tries to go for a big shot yet again. Gets only a single. So they're not letting the spinner even settle. Zainullah Rahmani, unfortunately, he hasn't gotten much strike so far, because his partner on the other end, he's in a different mood altogether today. Started well, even the last game, got 13 run a ball, but just could not capitalize and continue. Oh, this is close, and yeah, I think that's a very good decision, because the ball was turning big time. It would have surely missed the leg stump. Imran Munir yet again getting it right. Yeah, that will give you an indication. Yeah, that is a bit over ambitious by Ali. Clearly missing the leg stump, also way too high. Strikes big. It's gone towards the deep mid wicket. They might consider to come back for the second. Rightfully so. Sent back. Careful. Oh, this is going to be a run out. And the umpire has given his decision on field, not even going upstairs. Why would you do that? You're going so well. And this is the most horrible ways to get out. It was looking good, Zainul Rahmani, but I'm not too sure. Need to check who called for the second. And in the end, he did fall short. Yeah, it's really a brain fade. He had a perfect opportunity, the youngster, he's missed out. It's 36 for 1 after 5. So they have gotten their first wicket, and it's the left-handed Zainul Rahmani getting run out. Such a horrible way to really lose your wicket, that too when you're not in the best of forms. On the other end, Zainullah, he's really expressing himself, playing a few shots early on. Azam, the new batter, walking into bat at a very crucial position, that number 3 position. Super important. So Zafar Raja, realizing that there is something to offer for the spinners, he's introduced another spinner, Rashid Habib, from the pavilion end. That's the last over of the power play, and I won't be surprised if Zainullah will look to just go for a few big shots. Because they would want to ensure and capitalize. They take maximum advantage. Try to accumulate as many runs as they could. They've already gotten 36. That's a very good start. Just throwing away one wicket, really. They were going along so well. Oh, beautifully bowled, that ball. Not turning, and another shy the stumps. What is happening out there? The calling hasn't been all that impressive so far. And yet again, there was a bit of confusion out there. But that ball not turning, look at that. It just came in sharply, pitched in, and just held its line. Direct hit would have been interesting though. Rashid Habib, we know he's not a very big turner of the ball, but he's got an excellent arm delivery. Apesh, is this a chance? It is. What have you done, Zainullah? You were batting so beautifully, and in the end, it was a nothing shot, really. Trying to create some room and trying to manufacture out of that delivery which was coming into him. And look at what he's done. He's lofted up in the air, and yeah, I think just played it a little early as well. It's undone him. Good catch though. They lose their second, and Gems Education, they They've picked up their second. It's 37 for 2. Well, this is a good recovery phase here for Gems Education. Now that's another loud appeal, but another easy decision for the umpire, missing the leg stump. They need to be a little careful here. The batters, you can see, they're trying to play across the line, and that's something you would never want to do against someone like Rashid Habib. As I said earlier, he doesn't turn the ball much. The ball will pitch and skid on and come in towards you. So playing cross-batted just adds a lot of element of risk. That occasion, just bowling a bit wider towards the leg side. Wide has been called. So you need to ensure that you don't really play cross. Now this is close once again. Rashid Habib is certainly asking a lot of questions to these youngsters. Yeah, that's the way. Raheel Ali just trying to do a replica of how to play the straight drives with a straight bat. And on the other end, I think Rashid Habib won't mind Raheel to play across the line. Beautifully punched. An excellent bit of fielding. Gets only a single. So this is turning out to be a good comeback for Gems Education. Of course, playing their first game. They would want to start off with a bang. Punched, but straight to the fielder. A bit of a fumble. But the batters deciding not to take a single because they've already lost a wicket in a form of run out. Power play done and dusted. It's 39 for 2. So the moment the spinners have been introduced into the attack, the brakes have been applied on the run scoring. On the other end now, 2 new batters at the crease. They will need to do a bit of stitch up work. They need to ensure that they keep on rotating strike. Pick up these singles every time on offer. Try not to take many chances. Yeah, it's a rebuilding phase at the moment. They need to really regroup, re-strategize. That's been cut away beautifully past. The point fielder gets a boundary. The moment he's decided to offer a lot of pace and width, look at how beautifully he's cut this towards the point region for a boundary, bisecting the 2 fielders. Good attempt though, but it was always going to go away from him. Yeah, that's much more like it. Nicely bowled and equally well played. Good cricket all around. I won't be surprised if the captains of Raja will introduce himself pretty early in the contest. Another fine talent. Does have the tendency to pick up wickets whenever required for your team. That's nicely done once again. That is a glorious stroke. It's going to be a long, long chase and the ball will win the race. Yeah, clear indication that he is someone who really is a very strong cutter. Look at how deep he's gone and used the crease to his advantage. Getting another boundary. Just a couple of runs away from the 50 mark. 7 districts going along well. Yeah, that's a decent delivery. But nonetheless, they have already gotten the runs in this over. Not done yet. Would want to finish off strong. So not much happening from the wicket. We saw last over Rashid Habib bowling the arm deliveries. But yeah, there you go. It's a very good wicket to bat on. Good single. Soft plays with soft hands. Gets a single and will be retaining strike in the next over. It's 49 for 2. Rashid to continue. That's a good delivery once again. Keeping things very tight in the middle. Not really allowing the batter to free his arms. And that's what you expect from this man on your screen. Keep things simple. Not really giving room. Ensuring he bowls wicket to wicket. On the other end, the batters also batting sensibly out there because they know that they've got plenty of overs. And they do have the runs on the board. 50 comes up for 7 districts Cricket Academy, going along with a good net run rate as well. We just hit the 8th over, so they do have a great opportunity to make it count on this specific track, which I believe there's plenty to offer for the batters. As the day will progress, I think this wicket will slightly slow down, and time will tell as to when Mr. Dew will arrive. So far in this tournament, we haven't really seen Dew playing a big part. Spinners have been able to grip the ball and turn on this specific track. But looks to be a very good batting wicket, really. It's not much happening out there. It's coming onto the bat nicely. That's a cutaway. So this is a great opportunity, really, for youngsters, if ever so they get a wicket which is tailor-made for them, where they do have a great chance to convert these 12s and 4s into a big one. That too on a big stage. Playing in Sharjah Cricket Stadium will always be a memorable log. Of course, who can forget Israr Ahmed of 7 Districts senior team just a few days ago getting 100 to his name. We'll keep the conversation live after the over. It's 8 gone, 54 for 2. Right then, spin to continue. It's the captain himself, Zafar Raja, who has introduced himself into the attack. And not the best of starts though. It was a full toss. I think it just slipped out of his hand. I've seen Zafar Raja picking up wickets at important phases in the past. Yeah, a man who really enjoys his cricket, and that's the most important part when you come out to play at any level, in any ground. And Zafar Raja is one of those. A very humble personality, a very inspirational leader, has now got a job in his hands with the ball. Hit hard, there is protection, so Zafar bowling well. That first delivery, I mentioned it just maybe slipped out of his hand, but after that you can see that he's keeping things simple in the middle, trying to bowl onto the stumps. Yeah, when you know that there's not much happening in the middle, there's not much assistance from the surface, what you need to do is just go back to your basics really, and just keep on varying your pace. You need to ensure you don't get predictable against this very talented side of Sim Districts Cricket Academy, who will keep on coming at you. Oh, that is gone a long way. It's disappeared. Raheel, we know he can seriously pack a punch, and that was a fuller delivery, and it's got the full treatment. It's been dismissed out of his presence. Getting 6 runs and getting his first maximum, and surely we will be needing new ball. Yeah, that's much more like it, just bowling it slightly away from the arc of Raheel. But really, I think Seven Districts Cricket Academy, they have a great opportunity. They scored a lot of runs, I remember, even the first opening game in this contest. And yet again, they're off to a good start. Have a perfect opportunity to really get somewhere around 175, 180. He's done well after he was pumped for a maximum. Bowled a couple of good deliveries to close out the over. It's 64 for 2. Short delivery, and they will take a quick single. It's going to be given as one leg by. Good little partnership now built between these two in the middle. And after you get good starts, really you need to ensure you keep the momentum in your favor and cash on to the opportunity. It is a very good wicket for the batters. Just a few days ago, there was plenty happening on this very wicket. But now you can see that it's completely changed. And it's coming onto the bat so nicely. Hardly have you seen any kind of a turn or purchase from this wicket. You can really trust the line of this wicket. And even play towards the midway. Now this is close. This is very, very close. Given. Yeah, trapped plumb in front. I think that was a very good decision. An easy one. This is exactly what he wanted him to do. Try to play across the line. And he's forced him to do that. And in the end, has lost his wicket. So they lose their third. And after such a promising start, just could not carry on. It's 66 for 3. New batter walks in. The left-handed hard hitter, Darindu Pereira. Getting an opportunity in this game, and this is a great chance for him to really showcase his skill set, his talent. He's a class act. He's got plenty of overs really to make it count. Yeah, straight away, looks to get off the mark. Now this is going to be close. Direct hit is required. They need to be a bit careful out there. Already seen a wicket falling early on where Zainul Rahmani was run out. Yeah, that's much more like it. Played as straight as you can. It's 67 for 3. This is going to be interesting because he's bowling from the far end and the leg side is the bigger part of the ground, and he's bowling to a left-handed batter who likes to play towards the mid-wicket. So as a bowler, really, if I'm the captain, I'm going to ask Ali to just toss it up, really. Ask him to go for a big hit towards the deep mid-wicket. They have a deep square leg, a deep mid-wicket, long on position. And it's really not easy to clear that longer part of the ground. It's a big, long boundary towards the leg side. Maybe 80 meters, not too sure, but it's quite a distance that you need to cover when you hit the shot towards that area. So since the arrival of the spinners, they have slowed down the runs, but at the same time, You can see that Azam, he's playing beautifully. Even Rahid was batting nicely, but just losing concentration and throwing away his wicket. So once again, they need to stitch up a partnership. Darindu Pereira hasn't been playing a lot of games for Seven Districts Cricket Academy, but now that he has gotten a chance, he's got a big responsibility on his shoulders. Because they've lost 3 wickets. The runs are okay. They've gotten 70. But every time a wicket falls, you can see that the run flow, it just, they don't flow all that easily. Dealing in singles at the moment. Being very cautious out there. Darindu knows that now that finally he's got a call to play this important game for them, I think he will take full advantage and surely will give values to his wicket. Oh, very close. Careful, you don't want to be going at the back foot against Ali. Again, another bowler does not turn the ball big, or will skid on and come quite quicker at you. So playing at the back foot and also playing across the line is never going to be a wise and a smart move. Has been slightly expensive, Ali, but this over has gone in his favour so far. Hasn't conceded a boundary. Cut away nicely. Only a single on offer, so this is good stuff. Maybe get Akif Raja back into the attack. Try to get another wicket or two. Then it becomes very difficult to even surpass a 150. Because now that you have gotten a wicket, can't afford to really have that aggressive approach where you could introduce Akif Raja for just 1 over to get another wicket. Oh, a bit of a fumble will allow them to take a quick single. It's 11 gone, 74 for 3. Zafar Raja to continue. Didn't bowl all that bad, just that one full delivery. That's really good stuff. Showing a bit of soccer skills out there. A man who's lived most of his life back in the UK, in the city of London. Has got vast experience on his shoulders. Loves this game. Plays a lot of cricket. And very exciting talent. Bowls well, is not really afraid to toss the ball up and almost producing up a wicket. It's a thick outside edge, and he knows that he was very close to pick up his first wicket of the tournament. And really, this approach of Zafar Raja, it's not really afraid rather to toss the ball up, give flight, entice the batter to go for a big shot. And also, he's bowling from the pavilion end when there's a left-handed batter, which makes it the shorter part of the ground towards the leg side. So, yet again, showing a lot of courage is Zafar Raja. Decent start to this over. Just the 1 run is what he's offered. Not giving anything away at the moment. Goes for a big shot. Has he got plenty of bat on this one? Oh, nicely done. Good bit of fielding. And Zafar Raja knows that he was mighty close to pick up a wicket. Almost succeeding in his plan, enticing, inviting the batter to play a big shot towards the leg side. Yeah, beautifully bowled and nicely played as well. Taking no unnecessary chances. It's got a very nice action as well. Zafar Raja runs it very smoothly, very pleasing to the eye. Keep things simple in the middle. Doesn't try to do much. Doesn't try to overdo anything. It's a quiet over. Does Tarindu try to turn this 3-run over into a 9-run over if ever so he gets a 6? So I think, yeah, look at that. He's eyeing towards the deep mid wicket and just having a look as to where are the fielders. Obviously, yeah, they have a fine leg in the circle. They've got a deep square. They've got a deep mid wicket. Wow, this is brave. Now the Jazz comes in the slip cordon. I love this, really. Nicely driven. Oh, bit of a misfire. That's not good. It's not the most impressive of attempts there, but gets a single and close out the 12th over. Good stuff by the captain. 78 for 3 after 12. Well, they've surely slowed down a little bit here, Sem Districts Cricket Academy, after such a good and a blistering start when Zainullah was out there. Was striking big, and it looked like that he would have gotten his 50 as well, but just playing a nothing shot in the end. Comes down the track, beaten once again. They've pulled up things nicely here now, Gems Education. At one stage, they were motoring along Seven Districts Cricket Academy, but since the arrival of Rashid Habib, Zafar Raja, Ali Tipu, they've put the brakes on the acceleration of the runs. Only singles on offer. When do they decide to cut loose now? Tarindu, he's played a few deliveries. Azam is already well set. I think it has to be Azam now to really get going. They were 66 for 2 in 9 overs. And now they're 79. We are into the 13th over. So that net run rate is dropping quite significantly. That's swept away, but no timing on that one. Only a single is what he'll get. He's done well, Ali Tipu. Very economical, hasn't picked up a wicket, but kept things tight, ensuring doesn't allow the batters to go for a big shot. Now this is going to be interesting. Does he play a big shot, Tarindu? He does so, and he has been castled by Ali. I was just mentioning as to how economical he has been and has not been able to pick up a wicket, and there you go. He's picked up a wicket, and look at that turn on offer. The moment he's allowed the ball to really flight, that's where he's gotten a bit of bite off the surface, and that's a beautiful ball to dismiss Tarindu, who has been clean bowled by Ali Tipu. 80 for 4. Aminullah, the new batter, makes his way in the centre. They need to get a move on now, 76 Cricket Academy, if ever so. They want to achieve the target of 170 odd. And straight away, plays it down the ground, no real timing. Excellent stuff here by Ali. He's done for the evening. 26 is what he's given, picked up a wicket in his 4-over quota. It's 81 for 4 after 13. Last 7 overs remaining. And this is a great fight back by Gems Education. Picking up wickets at regular intervals alongside Azam, who's well set. Aminullah, we know, a very talented all-rounder. Zafar Raja on his first delivery has been punished. And straight into the dugout of 7 Districts Cricket Academy. That is a vicious hit. Bowling it way too full. The idea was right. He wanted to fly. The problem was that he's bowled it in his area, in the slot. And he's a powerful bloke, Aminullah. Just continuing from where he left off in the last opening game. So, pressure on the captains of Raja. It never was a pleasant feeling that you're struck on the very first delivery for a maximum. Goes once again. And he's found the gap yet again. That is another one. Gone towards the boundary. Make that 10 first 2. They're making a move on now. And that is exactly what was required. And that's the reason he's been sent right now. Look at that. Going down on one knee. Hitting it towards the cow corner. 1 bounce into the fence. 4 runs. Yeah, he's under the pump now. Zafar Raja needs to do something different. He needs to bowl slightly quicker. He's bowling way too slow and also too full. Hits it hard towards cover. Is that going to be another boundary? Make that the 3rd in the over. It's turning out to be a massive over in the context of play. And he's playing all over the ground. We saw a couple of hits towards the leg side, and now he's opted to go towards the cover. Zafar Raja changing his tactics. We saw him bowl spin early on, but now he's taking a long run up and opting to bowl medium pace and also changing sides now, trying to do something different. Yeah, that's right. You need to, because it's not working in your favor. Coming around the wicket. Hits it hard once again, but this time doesn't really get the power behind the shot. Only a single on offer. So 15 runs have been looted in the first 4 deliveries. Azam, I think, can join the party now because Zafar, he hasn't been in the best of touch in this over. Slightly uppish. It's wider towards the cover, but they will think to come back for the second, and sent back by Azam. Interesting delivery though. Already quite a few runs have been scored. So does he try to score big on the last delivery of this over? Well, he does so. Now this is high up in the air. Oh, very close. Where's the dive? That's what I think Zafar Raza, the captain as well, is asking the question to his teammate. You need to give your 100%. Really, that was a chance. 14 gone, 98 for 4. excellent over for Seven Districts Cricket Academy in the context of play. They slowed down a touch. That last over really bringing them back in the contest. And the top scorer in this tournament, of course, is at the number 1 position, Ahmed Israr of Seven Districts senior side. Scored 112 with just one single game. The only player who scored a century so far this tournament. And of course, the number 1 bowler, Mohammad Rizwan Saber, 4 wickets to his name of Legend Warriors. Akif Raja introduced pretty early in this innings to bowl his second spell. Yeah, I think it's the right move because you know that these two are the ones who are the real threat against this bowling attack. So might as well just bring your ace bowler now and try to dismantle, try to disengage this partnership, which is looking quite threatening. Aminullah, he's decided to cut loose the moment he's walked in. On the other end, Azam has played almost run a ball. Flicks it away. And that is not a good effort at all. Really should have been stopped. A half-hearted attempt. But what a shot and what a way to get the 100 mark for Seven Districts Cricket Academy. Look at that. Very, very casual and very lazy. That's not impressive. 103 is what they've gotten. How many more can they get? If these two stay out there, I think that 160, even 170 is on the cards. These two have the ability to really score big in the latter part of the innings. Good start to this over again. Hits it straight down the ground, straight as an arrow, gets a boundary. What a hit. Nazam has decided that, right, it's high time now. I should look to shift gears and try to go after the bowling. And he's going after one of their mainstream bowlers, Akif Raja. He's been pumped down the ground. And Azam now would be thinking, right, I'm on 31. I've got a great chance to score a 50. Here in the iconic Sharjah Cricket Stadium would be a memorable knock, if ever so. He does go on to achieve the 50-run milestone. Yeah, that's nicely done. Akif Raja bringing his expertise into play. You can see him rolling his fingers, took all the pace off, cutting the ball and deceiving Azam on that occasion. Nicely done, mixing up his lengths beautifully here and also his pace. Before this delivery, we saw him bowl a lovely cutter, beating the bat of Azam. In the next delivery, he's surprised him with a sharp bumper. This is good stuff. This is what he brings into play, Akif Raja. Really is an asset to have in your side. Very jolly character. He's always got a joke or two every time you meet him. And at the moment he's done well after he was struck for 2 boundaries back to back. He's bowled 2 dot deliveries. Would want to finish off the over strong. Yeah, not very happy with something, not too sure what's going on. Yeah, play resumes. Driven into the gap. This is going to be a long chase. And we'll get 3 runs. No, they will settle in for 2 runs. So again, a good over for Seven Districts Cricket Academy. 109 for 4. Well, it looks like it is going to be the captain Zafar Raja to bowl another over. And he has been hit straight down the ground for a maximum. This could just turn out to be another huge over. And Zafar Raja not learning from his mistakes. Again, bowling way too full in his zone, in his arc. He needs to adjust his length ever so slightly. Just a touch. At the moment, you can see how beautifully these two batters are even using their feet to their advantage. And yet again, we are seeing a 6 coming in the very first delivery. So, pressure back on the captain Zafar Raja. Needs to bowl away from his arc, bowl it wide towards the offside. Decides to bowl onto the stumps, struck hard. And they will come back for easy 2 runs. So 8 of the first 2. That 170 now is quite achievable from this stage. Both the batters have gotten starts. Both the batters, they have gotten their eye in the middle. Looking quite confident in the centre, these two. On the other end, Zafar Raja couldn't really find his lengths. The lines are okay, but the length has been an issue. Full toss, crashed. And it's gone for a boundary yet again. But that is not a good effort. Look at that. The expression says it all. Hands on the hips. The captain is not amused with this attempt in the deep. Should have been stopped. That has been the story so far. They've been quite flat in the outfield. There's not much energy out there. There's no real chirping. Nobody's really talking. Body language also doesn't look all that positive. It's a big shot. It's a biggie. It's a humongous, gigantic hit. Gets a maximum. Runs are coming thick and fast, and Zafar Raja has been taken to cleaners. Is yet again opting to bowl in his zone, and he's been tonked for another maximum. Massive over yet again. He's not done yet. Still quite a few deliveries remaining. That's going to be a wide. The idea was right. Yeah, that's much better. Trying to bowl it away from the arc of the batter. Amin and Azam, what a brilliant partnership these two have developed. Came into bat when there was a slight bit of pressure. They were losing wickets. This is some comeback. This is up in the air. Is this a chance? And finally somebody has held on to it. And Zafar Raja picks up his first wicket. But this has been such an entertaining knock. It really has put his team on the front. Yeah, this is much better really. Zafar Raja now bowling it away from his arc. And no mistakes made. I think it was Raja Akif. Yeah, he's safe as a house. He's not going to drop those. So a shot and an entertaining knock of Aminullah comes to the end. It's 128 for the loss of 5. So Zafar Raza, the captain, having the last laugh, picks up a wicket. And it's a big one because he could have done a lot of further damage. Aminullah, in comes Lahiru. Another exciting talent. Doesn't really have much time in his hands. He'll need to get into the act right now. That's worked away towards The deep square and the ball will find the fence. It's a very, very expensive over. And 7 Districts Cricket Academy, they're on the move. Yeah, not the right line. Drifting towards the leg side, and what a way to open your count. It's 128 for the loss of, I beg your pardon, it's 132 for the loss of 5. So another medium pacer has been introduced into the attack. Oh, beautifully bowled. That's a good ball. Perfect length and getting an extra bounce as well, which is quite surprising. We haven't really seen the bowlers getting a lot of bounce of this wicket. The ball keeping slightly low. It does at times tend to skid on and come a little quicker at you, but you don't really expect a lot from this wicket and don't really expect that bounce really. Sharjah Cricket Stadium is pretty much known for wickets to be on the slower side, and this is a wicket where there's not much on offer for the fast bowlers. Yeah, gets only a single. Singles isn't going to be a problem for Gems Education at this juncture of the game. They need to just ensure they don't give boundaries and maximums. They still have a lot of overs to go. I was talking about the 170. I think 180 now is also on the cards, or even more. It's a good batting wicket, so you want to ensure you get as many runs as you could. And of course, they have a quality bowling attack as well. Have 7 Districts Cricket Academy. Dot delivery. Oh, in fact, it's been given as a wide. He's not very happy with the decision. The umpire thinks otherwise and has given that as a wide. Quite a long run up, but doesn't really bowl with a lot of pace, to be honest. Has got the ability to swing the ball though. Oh, this is cheeky. The idea was right, knowing that the fine leg was in the circle. Yeah, he knows he's missed out on that. Azam still out there, missing out. It was a low full toss and a perfect shot selection as well, but surely he's missed out. Yeah, that is one man. He will be exciting when he comes out to bat as well. Zafaraj, another very talented all-rounder. It's been expensive today with the ball, but yeah, just one of those days where things really don't go in your favor. Nicely done. Excellent delivery. Trying to bowl the slower bumper there and ball holding up into the surface. Single again on offer. 137 is what they've gotten still. 20 more deliveries to go. So if ever so they can get another 50 in the last 20 deliveries, which is quite possible, yeah, then they'll find themselves in a very good position. This is hit hard, but just bat twisting in his hand and slicing towards the cover. Only a single on offer, so it's turning out to be in good over, even though he's bowled a few wides, but still hasn't conceded a boundary. So if he could ever finish off the over strong, That will be a cherry on the icing. That's a field setup for you for the right arm bowler. Having a third man in the circle, they have a deep square, deep mid wicket, long on, long off, and a deep cover in position. So with this field, you do expect him to bowl slightly fuller. He does so, bowls a fuller delivery, drives it, gets a single, and it's turned out to be a good over by Shahid, not conceding a boundary. It's 17 gone, 139 for 5. Last 3 overs remaining. Now this is interesting. They've introduced spin into the attack. Could just be a big over. And it's a good start to the over. Dot delivery is going to be so precious at this stage. They need to ensure they capitalize and get a move on. Goes for a big shot, and that is an extraordinary shot. What a hit! Not the best of deliveries, way too full. But the power and hold the pose. One for the photographers, and he knew that this has disappeared into the stands. Into the Sachin Tendulkar stand. And that will give him a lot of confidence out there. Lahiru, another very talented right-handed power hitter, has muscled this away for a huge maximum. And something which we didn't see early on, Rashid Habib was economical, gave only 10 runs in the first 3 overs he's bowled, but now the moment he's opted to bowl slightly fuller to Lahiru, look at what he's done. He's sent that a long, long way. Yeah, finally retrieving the ball from the stands, because he made that ball literally disappear into that west stand here in the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Now this is a big shot yet again. Has he got plenty of bat on this one? You bet he has. Back-to-back maxis. What a hit. That has been dispatched once again. Crack. That's the power he can generate. Lahiru, this is what he's known for. Comes in and really gets you those quick 30, 40, quick fiery ones. 150 comes up. And this is some innings by Lahiru. Crack! Make that the third maximum in this over. He is an absolute beast, this man Lahiru. What an innings are we witnessing. Sixes galore. It's absolute carnage here in the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. And Lahiru is turning on the heat. Bang! What a hit. It's gone a long, long way. Make that the third in the over. And that too on the trot. Rashid Habib under the pump. Oh, nicely done. Cracks it. But this is such entertainment Lahiru is provided in the latter part of this innings. Gems Education, worrying signs for them now. This is already a very good score, and there's still 13 legal deliveries remaining. So, are they thinking somewhere around 200. You never know. The way these two are batting, anything is possible. Big over coming in for some districts cricket academy. It's 18 gone, 159 for 5. Missed out. That was a full toss. Should have been really made that ball disappear out of the park. But what a tremendous knock he's played, really, Lahiru. 25 in just 8 deliveries. Such a class act. And every time I've seen Lahiru get going, it's just pure entertainment. He doesn't believe, he's not a very strong believer of taking singles and doubles, because the impact he creates when he gets going is incredible. Oh, what a hit. Now talk about this. This is such smart batting by Lahiru. We've seen him tonking hard in the last over, but now Shahid opting to bang in shot, and beautifully done, the uppercut. That Virendra Sehwag was a master of it. Doing a replica here, Lahiru, providing the much needed impetus to this innings. And this has been pure entertainment, exciting stuff to say the least. Lahiru, he's one prospect for the future. Oh, he's been castled. Just trying to be a little cute there. Not really required. He was batting so beautifully when every time he looked to play down the ground. Yeah, he's got a smile on his face. He knows that that was the right shot selection. In the end, he's been clean bowled. But nonetheless, what a brilliant knock he's played for his team, and has come in and did a lot of damage. That man on your screen, Lahiru, 29 in 10 with 3 huge maximums to his name, is done for the night. It's 164 for the loss of 6. Captain walks out in the middle. Played a very handy knock even in the opening game for Seven Districts Cricket Academy. Now doesn't have time at all to settle in. Beautifully ball. That's a very good delivery and good single stolen. Doing the right thing, ensuring he gets the strike. He gives the strike rather to Azam as quickly as he can. We know Mohammad Rashad also can strike the ball big. Did it in the last encounter, and even today he's come out to bat at a situation where he doesn't really have many deliveries to work with. So straight away ensuring he gives the strike back to Azam, who has a very bright chance to really get another 13 runs and score a 50 for his team. Really would be a well-deserved 50. Strikes it hard, but no real power, no real timing behind it. Couldn't really get the desired connection. Only a single to offer. So he's done well after he was struck hard for a boundary in the second delivery. Picked up a wicket on the next one, and then offering just the 2 singles. 180 is definitely possible now, even more than that. Good news is that Mohammad Rashad, the captain, he too has the ability to really clear these boundaries. And also Now batting at from the side where there's the shorter part of the ground is on the leg side. Hits it hard. Hits it really hard. That's gone for a maximum. It was turning out to be a quiet over until now. The captain, just facing his second delivery, has flat batted this down the ground. What a shot. And getting 6 runs to close out the penultimate over. It's 172 for 6. So we're going down to the last over of this innings. Might be in for a lot of entertainment. It's not going to be easy because Akif Raja is going to bring all his experience into play, bowling the last over of this innings. Yeah, now having a close look at the umpire, and that's been given as one for the over. Good delivery, good start of the over. Dot from this stage obviously is going to be quite handy, and as we speak they're making a change in the field, so he's asking the fine leg fielder to come in the circle and pushing his mid-off fielder back, having a long off. So you expect with this field he's going to go full and straight. Yeah, he does go full and straight, but Azam too goes straight but finds the fielder. This is good stuff here by Raja Akif, bringing all his experience into play, making last second adjustments in the field and getting the better of Azam. But it has been such an entertaining knock. Runner ball 38 for him, missing out to his half century, but has played such a vital role and a valuable knock for his team. It's the end of Azam, 172 for 7. Well, we are going to see this man soon later on in the second innings, and I won't be surprised if he'll be asked to bowl with the new ball. That's what he did even in the opening game. But now he's got a job in his hands, last 4 overs. And what's the instructions coming in from Irshad? Is he going to ask him to just take a single and get me on strike, Mohammad Irshad, the captain himself? Or is he going to try to be a hero and try to whack Akif Raja out of the park? He goes hard, he whacks Raja Akif down the ground. And that was a powerful strike. What a start to this innings of Habasan. And I have seen in the past that he is one guy who really enjoys his outing, loves to play the big shots, and straight away getting a boundary to his name. So the instructions were, I trust you, Wahab. Go for a few strokes. I know you do have the talent and the skill to clear these boundaries. I've seen you do in the past as well. So go for it, buddy. And that's what he did. Striking Raja Akif. What's next? This is high up in the air and it's gone for another boundary. Wahab Hassan providing much needed impetus into this innings. And yet again, too short. And look at that. He's got into an excellent position so early. And the swing of the bat. Enjoying his outing in the middle. Came out to bat in the last over of this innings. And not wasting any single delivery. 180 on the board. This is a massive total already. And they're not done yet. 2 more deliveries to go. He's done so well, Raja Akif, in the early stage of this innings, but now just losing focus, losing his radar, just trying to bowl way too quick. Wahab Hassan, he's been equal to the task. That's much more like it. Good delivery. Gets a single. So just one more delivery to go in this innings. Gems Education, when they come out to bat, they really need to make sure they utilize and get full use of the first 6 overs. Try to get somewhere around 50, 55. This is a big target that they will be chasing when they come out to bat. They do have the firepower though. Mohammad Anwar Khan, we know, can strike big, and of course now the Jazz as well. Zafar Raja can tong the ball as well. Last delivery of the innings. So right in the block hole, and surely they will try to come back for the second, but we might see a run out. And I think the umpire maybe, yeah, he's going to go upstairs and have a look at this yet again. But what batting display by this talented young side of Southern Districts Cricket Academy. We'll have to wait for the signal of the umpire, the third umpire, whether that is been run out or they have succeeded getting 2 runs. Well, that's how things have panned out. Zainullah getting a good start, 13, just 23 deliveries. Alongside Zainullah missing out today, but what an innings from Azam Farooq. 38 for him. Aminullah yet again very impressive, 36 in just 12. And Lahiru Sandurwan playing a handy knock at the end, 29 for him. Wahab Hassan in the last over coming in and striking 2 boundaries. It hasn't been the best of outings if we talk about the bowling performance of Gems Education. Zafar Raja, the captain, I think he was quite expensive. Gave a lot of runs in the last 2 overs of his. Right then, we're just going to dive into a short break, and once we are back, we will be all set for our fascinating run chase. Stay tuned. We're back after a short little break. First innings done and dusted. 182 is what they've scored. And they allotted 20 overs. That's a very good score on this wicket. So they'll have to ensure they get off to a blistering start. These 6 overs will surely set the tone early on. Rashid Habib, he was brilliant in his first spell, but was quite expensive in the last over he bowled. And quite surprising to see it's not Mohammad Anwar Khan. He's not opening the innings. Usually you see him come out and open. And I believe one of the most strong pullers and hookers of the ball. Really pack a punch. Salman Shahid, another exciting talent. And playing his first game. He's been given a big responsibility, and that is to go out and open the innings for his team. Right then, the chase is on, and it's going to be Tharindu Pereira to start off proceedings. Drives it straight into the hands of the fielder. Tharindu, he was brilliant in the first innings as well, and now he's got a job in his hands with the ball. Yeah, that's what you would want. Tharindu Pereira is not a big turns of the ball, but you would expect him to really just bowl in those immaculate lines. Just doesn't really leave his line. Keeps on bowling onto the stumps. At times does have the tendency to really skid the ball. Now this has been worked away towards the deep square leg region, and Rashid Habib gets his first boundary of the innings. And it wasn't the best of deliveries. Too short. Pace offered, and he had all the time in the world to really just swing his bat hard onto this one. Gets a boundary and opens his account in style. Yeah, that's much more like it. Taking a bit of pace out of the last delivery, and you can see that Rashid Habibi waited right till the end, and then deciding to just playing it with soft hands. That's going to be a wide, surely. First extra of the innings. This is something which I'm really not a big fan of. So the moment you struck for a boundary, you try to just run away from the batter and try to bowl it away from his arc. Yeah, just like that. This is really not the right and the positive approach as a bowler. When you bowl with the new ball, you really need to target the stumps. The ball will skid on and come to the batter quicker. This is up in the air. It's a soft dismissal. It was not the best of deliveries. And Rashid Habib, he cannot believe his luck. He could have literally just chosen wherever he could have hit this, and in the end he's just thrown away his wicket, literally gifted his wicket. So perfect start here for 7 District Cricket Academy. They've picked their first. And it is Rashid Habib will be making a slow walk back to the dugout after scoring 4 runs. It's 6 for 1. Now the Jazz, another hard-hitting batter, has walked in very early in the contest in the very first over of this innings. Rashid Habib, that was a big blow, and not really sure what was he trying to do there. Literally just has thrown away his wicket, and Tharindu Pereira picks up his first. Nicely played. Nice little punch down the ground. Gets a single and opens his account. Excellent start here for Seven Districts Cricket Academy. It's 1 gone, 7 for 1. It's a perfect start here for Seven Districts Cricket Academy. Picking up an important wicket of Rashid Habib after he struck a boundary in the very first over, but then Tarindu Pereira getting the better of him, picking up a wicket. So much is now going to be dependent on this specific pair. Salman Shahid hasn't even faced a delivery in the first over. And it's going to be Dawood Ijaz on strike. Swing on offer, but this has been crashed towards the long off for a boundary. What a shot this was along the carpet, intentionally playing it down the ground, not trying to really play aerial, but always was in control. And also just timing it beautifully to get to his first boundary. So straight away on the very first ball, he's putting Mohammad Rohan under pressure, making a slight bit of adjustment out there in the field. So they have a third man which is now coming in the circle, and the two fielders are now gone towards deep point and deep cover. Very interesting field. This is something which you don't really see in the second over of the innings, having a deep point and a deep cover. He steps down the ground and hits it like a rocket. What a shot by Dawood Ijaz. This is what he has to offer. He's a dangerous customer, and he has announced his arrival in the very first game, shimmying down the track and crack. What a hit. This is a perfect start for Dawood Ijaz. He's gotten 2 boundaries in this over, not letting Mohammad Rohan settle. This is exactly what the doctor ordered. You need to get somewhere around 50-55 in the first 6 overs and ensure you don't lose any further wickets. Hits it hard once again. This is high. This is long. It's gone all the way for a huge maximum. Well, this man is on a mission. He's come out with an intent. The intent is clear. I'm going to go and tear the bowling apart. And this is exactly what he's done so far. He's got a couple of boundaries to start off this over with, and then followed by a huge maximum down the ground. A proper cricketing stroke. Always was in control. Never lost his balance when trying to hit it down the ground. Oh, beautiful ball. That's a good comeback delivery. And will be given as buys, surely. Yeah. But what a start here for Dawood Ijaz. It's going to be Salman Shahid for the very first time in this innings. Another quality batter. He's a very good wicket keeper as well. I've seen a lot of Salman Shahid. He has been around the domestic circuit for quite a while. He's played a lot of cricket in the UAE. That's the field that I mentioned early on. Now they've made that change. They have a deep third man alongside a deep cover in position. Hits it hard, but straight to the fielder. Lucky escape for Rohan, but this has turned out to be an expensive over. And Gems Education are certainly putting up a fight. It's 2 gone, 22 for 1. It's looking dangerous already, Daud Ijaz, and this is what he does when he comes out to bat every time in every single game. That's the way he plays, really. And a natural power hitter. Oh, that is not the best of deliveries, but this is in the air. It could be a chance. Oh, decent attempt. Almost picking up a wicket on a loose delivery. But have a look at that effort, though. Yeah, clearly that has slipped out of the hand, and it was a nothing shot. But, look at that for an effort. Oh, could have been nasty as well. Careful. Salman Shahid on the other end. He's yet to get off the mark. Can't take his time. Can't just take singles at the moment. He gives the strike back to Daud Ijaz. Nicely played, showing the full face of the bat. That's good to see. Salman Shahid, another very technically correct batter, can shift gears when required to do so. For now, doesn't need to do anything fancy. Just stay out there. They have lost a wicket. Oh, what a shot! That is a thunderous hit by Salman Shahid. This is some way to really open your account. Took his time initially, but on the third delivery, now he's decided that if it's in my zone, I am going to clear the inner fielder, and he has done it comfortably, getting 4 runs to his name. Look at that. A bit of arrogance as well. And that last stroke he's played. So Salman Shahid also now getting into the act, joining the party with his partner Daud Ijaz. He's missed out. Yeah, he knows it. It was short. That should have been really dispatched out of the park. Goes hard once again. Oh my word, that is an incredible 6. Wow. How do you even play those? This is a rare sight, to say the least. Look at that. Oh, I could just literally watch this all day long. This is the power and impact which Salman Shahid can create. Extraordinary shot. Cuts once again, gets a boundary. It's turned out to be a massive over, and nothing seems to be working at the moment. The chase is on, and yet again, a loosener, too short, too wide, and you can't be bowling him there. He's going to cut you, and cut you all day. 37 for 1. Here comes the man, Wahab Hassan. Was terrific in his last outing, and now he's got a job in his hands because he's batting to two batters who are already off to a blistering start. They've decided to cut loose. This is going to be an interesting battle though. An experienced campaigner, Wahab Hassan, has got vast experience, mind you, and if you talk about him bowling with the new balls, he does love to bowl with the new ball. Watch out for the arm delivery. He's very quick through the air, but very persistent with the lines. So this is going to be one interesting contest to watch out for. Oh, this is a big shot. And it's gone once again into the Sachin Tendulkar stand. 6 runs. This man can certainly hit this ball hard. And on that occasion, it's been belted. Going down on one knee, and Dawood Ijaz, he knew he's got plenty of bat on this one. It's a biggie, it's a monstrous hit by Dawood Ijaz. That's something which Wahab Hassan won't like it, mind you. He's a fighter and a bowler who doesn't really give many runs. Tosses this one, it's been driven, that's much better. Very sensible approach by Dawood. He knows that he's getting 6 in every single over. Salman Shahid, what a brilliant batting display we witnessed in the last over. Getting all the runs on the offside. Yeah, beautifully bowled and equally well played by Salman Shahid. He knows that Wahab Hassan is a genuine wicket taker. He is one of their mainstream bowlers. So might as well just see off his overs and yeah, if it's there to be hit, go for it. Otherwise, you don't really need to be reckless. Try to play too many shots. So what a hit once again. Salman Shahid. He's batting on a different surface altogether. Really has come out with an intent. Gave himself time initially, mind you. But now that he's settled, look at what he's done. Yeah, again, bad delivery. It's too short. And also drifting onto the leg side. Salman Shahid says, thank you. I'm going to get 4 of those. So they're on the verge of getting 50 runs, Gems Education. We're just into the 4th over. Oh, good fielding. Nicely done. But even though that last ball was a good one, still it has turned out to be a massive over. It's 48 for 1 after 4. The chase is on. Gems Education, they're off to a flyer. 48 already on the board. And this is someone who had a very good outing, mind you, in the first innings with the bat. Now he's been given a big job. And that is to come in to bowl the 5th over in the power play. And that too, someone who's just tearing the bowling apart. Dawood Ijaz and also Salman Shahid joining in the act. So it's not going to be all that easy to really contain. Has been given a big responsibility. But he's a fighter, Lahiru, and he will give his 100%. Oh, look at this for a shot. Dawood Ijaz quite fittingly using his feet to his advantage and has hit that into the grandstand. 6s galore, absolute carnage. That is what we have seen in the first innings, and now these two putting up a show and turning on the heat here in the Sharjah Cricket Stadium and welcoming Lahiru by a lusty huge maximum. 29 in just 10 deliveries. He seems to be unstoppable at the moment. He's switched on his beast mode and he's unleashed. Oh, unlucky, straight to the fielder. But what an entertaining knock already from these two out in the middle, Dawood Ijaz and Salman Shahid. That is exactly what the doctor ordered. When you are chasing a big target, you would want to get somewhere around 50, 55. That's what I was mentioning. But now they've gotten 54 and we are just into the 5th over. So far the power play has definitely gone in the favor of Gems Education, even though they lost a wicket. Good running, excellent coordination and communication between these two, getting 2 more runs to the telly. So yeah, that's what I was mentioning. Even the required run rate now, look at that, how quickly it's come down to almost 8 runs per over. So things under control at the moment. Captain Mohammad Rashad will have to put his thinking cap on, do something different, because clearly they are running away with the show. Power play has gone into their favor so far. Cracks this one, but there is protection. Yeah, you would always want to desire to get rid of Dawood Ijaz early on, because the time he settles in, then it becomes a bit difficult to get rid of him. And the problem is he just continues with the onslaught. So the runs will keep on coming. And also it's so difficult to get rid of him. And he's getting a lot of support from his partner as well. Salman Shahid has played an outrageous shot yet again, inside out. Made it look so simple. They are targeting Lahiru as well, returning the favors. And that is a masterclass by Salman Shahid. Such a fierce cricketer, such a brave and a courageous batter. Not afraid to shimmy down the track, using his feet yet again. And getting decent connection, getting another boundary to his name. 61 already on the board. We're just into the 5th over. Oh my word, where has this gone? It's gone a long, long way for another maximum. Lahiru, you can see, is dejected. He is short of answers because these two have decided that they are going to tear the bowling apart. Shot and whack. He knew that he has got plenty on this one. Gets another maximum to close out. Another expensive over. 19 runs have been looted. 67 for 1. Wahab Hassan to be bowling the last over of the power play. It's been cut away and he's found the gap yet again. They are running away with the show at the moment. And as I mentioned early on in the first inning, it's such a good wicket to bat on. And as the day has progressed, you can see there's no turn. Our ball is coming onto the bat so nicely. And they are short of answers here. They already seem to be a bit flat out there, these youngsters. 71. We are still in the power play. It's in the air. Is this a chance? It is. It's Dawood Ijaz who will have to perish, and this is a big moment in the game. Trying to clear the shorter part of the ground, but Wahab Hassan is such a canny, such a smart bowler. He took all the pace off and adjusted his length ever so slightly, just the back of the length. Yeah, nicely done, beautifully bowled, and falling in the trap. He knew Dawood Ijaz that he is in a bit of a problem, and no mistake made in the deep. But what an entertaining knock from the other Jazz. They wanted him to stay right till the end, but will have to go after scoring 36. It's 71 for 2. Sharjah Iqbal walks in at the number 4 position. They've lost a very, very important wicket, a pricey scalp. Wahab Hassan bringing all his experience into play and getting rid of the Jazz, and they'll be pretty much obliged and glad to see his back, because really he was literally just taking the game away from the opponents very, very quickly. And now they have a great chance of District Cricket Academy to make their way inwards in the ground. Beautifully ball, that's a good delivery. And Wahab Hassan, yet again, he's been very impressive. Was struck for a boundary in the first delivery of this over. And the next ball produced a beauty. Too short, cut away, but straight to the fielder. This is what wickets do to you. The moment you pick up a wicket, there will be a few dot deliveries, because the batter, he's just made his way in the centre, Sharjah Iqbal. And I think he's going to have that privilege to take his time, because they already have 71 runs on the board. That's a good delivery. Sharjah taking his time. They know that they've gotten an excellent start, all thanks to the Jazz, and also Salman Shahid, who's still out there. It's the last delivery of the power play. Another dot delivery. So what a terrific 6th over in the power play. Brought his team back in the game. 71 for 2 after 6. Such an entertaining power play as to what we have witnessed. 71 on the board. Yes, they have lost 2 wickets, but this is exactly what they needed. A perfect start for them. Now the Jazz already doing a lot of damage. Good news for Gems Education that Salman Shahid is still out there. Now it's the captain introducing himself into the attack straight after the power play. Having a deep cover, long off, long on, deep square, and a deep mid wicket. Well, that's a very good delivery. Good start. And Salman Shahid is stunned, because that ball didn't really bounce. And also hint of movement away from the right-hander. Salman Shahid just needs to be patient out there. His presence is going to be playing an important role, if ever so. They would want to achieve this target, which is not going to be easy, because they need to keep up with the momentum, and that required run rate will creep up if they bowl a couple of good overs, a couple of quiet overs. Oh, very close. He's so lucky. And also, oh, look at that effort. Brilliant. He's given his 100% in the outfield and certainly has saved a run. But on an off day, that could have easily chopped back onto the stumps. Beautifully bowled. That ball slightly came in towards Salman Shahid. So such a class act. His Mohammad Irshad does have the tendency to move the ball both ways, but look at this for an effort. Really very impressive. Sajid Iqbal, mind you, still yet to get off the mark. He's taking his time in the middle. There will be a bit of nerves, a bit of tension because you're playing your first game. Oh, beautifully done. That's an excellent delivery. So all of a sudden now, some districts cricket academy. They're slowly making their way back into this contest. It was Gems Education. They were absolutely running away with the show. Salman Shahid took his time initially and then he just went berserk. That 1 over scored plenty of runs. Oh, it's not good stuff. It's going towards the boundary. And also to add salt to the wounds, he has overstepped as well. So it's going to be a free hit. 5 runs in one single delivery followed by a free hit. These are the little moments in the game where you need to be a bit careful. Can't really allow the batters to settle in. Sajid, you could see that the pressure was being applied on him because he was finding it difficult to get off the mark. But now, what a way to open your account. And also, he's been blessed with the next delivery, which is going to be a free hit. He maneuvers it towards deep square. So no real damage done. Only a single on offer. Yeah, I just think that this match too will go down right till that last over of this match. Yeah, that was a boundary hit. Beautifully played. That's a glorious looking stroke. Always was in control. And just a simple push. Never really tried to hit that hard, did Sajid Iqbal. Beautifully played. Nicely done. Salman Shahid showing the full face of his bat. Technically very sound, complete batter. Really, he's an asset to have in the side. No real signs of dew so far, but time will tell as the evening will progress, because mind you, there's another game after this. That's a big one as well. Emirates Fly Better going to take on Caravan CC. That's going to be an exciting contest. It's a Super Sunday, mind you. Plenty of action lined up for our viewers. Good delivery to close out the 7 over though. It's 80 for 2. Pretty even Stevens so far. Gems Education, they're on the move, they're on the run. 80 is what they've gotten already. And still a lot of overs to go, mind you. 103 is what is needed. Oh, this is uppish. And a bit of risk involved in that shot, because there is a deep square leg. Always wanted to play aerial, but luckily he didn't really time that. Yeah, he should have tried to hit that a little more harder. But almost hitting it into the throat of the fielder towards the deep square leg. asking the question. And that was a good delivery though. Yet seemed to be pretty relaxed at this stage, the dugout of Gems Education, because they've done a lot of damage, mind you, Salman Shahid and Dawood Ijaz. What an entertaining knock it was. Was dealing in just the maximums, was severe against the spinners, the medium pacers. But in the end, it was Wahab Hassan was introduced into the attack just for that reason. They wanted to get the wicket of Dawood and got it a bit too early. Nicely bowled, showing the full face of the bat. Salman Shahid, he knows the value of his wicket. So much will be dependent on his shoulders. They know the job is not done. Still more than 100 runs required. All they need to do is ensure they take this game deep. Nicely played. Taking his time, Sajid Iqbal, and he can afford to do so because a lot of overs to go, mind you. At the moment, I believe the match is in the hands of Gems Education, but 7 Districts Cricket Academy, they are a team which will keep on coming hard at you. They are fighters, warriors, that's what I will call them. So much is done behind the scenes, really. A lot of hard work has been put. A lot of long hours in the net sessions. Nicely done and beautiful bit of feeling. Who's that? Zainullah. Yeah, he enjoyed his outing in the first inning, but I think got out at a very wrong time and had a great opportunity to really score big. The only centurion, mind you, in this tournament so far is Israr Ahmed of the senior side of 7 Districts. My oh my, what an innings he played that day. And that 212, that was unbeaten. He came out, not out. Taking his team to victory. This is played slightly up. There is protection, just a single on offer. So this has turned out to be a decent over by Mohammad Rohan. Only just this 6 runs coming in. 8 gone, only 6 for 2. They need to get rid of Salman Shahid. Oh, what a stroke once again. That has gone like a tracer bullet. This is the class and aura that this man possesses. And he is in sublime touch, playing his opening game. Look at the calmness and composure. What a stroke. It's a proper cricketing stroke. Wanted to always play along the carpet. Getting full value, getting 4 runs, putting Muhammad Irshad under pressure early on. So one thing I really like what they've done, they've ensured that they keep up with the required run rate, which is below 8 runs per over. And they're chasing 183, not to forget, it's a big target. Played upish. That's gone for a maximum. Could you believe it? Salman Shahid, you beauty. Muhammad Irshad cannot believe what he just witnessed. A slower delivery, and have a look at this stroke. What balance, what timing, what composure. Such a treat to watch Salman Shahid when he gets going. Look at him go. Look at the body language. He's pumped. He's got a very positive attitude towards the game. And the last one was a biggie, stamping his authority yet again. Salman Shahid. Yeah, sensible. Very, very sensible and smart approach. He knows he's gotten the runs in this over, so ensuring just rotate strike. He's in constant touch with his partner, just having a quick word and asking him to stay out there because I am the one who's playing the role of an aggressor. So things aren't looking too bright at the moment for the men in blue. The lighter blue, 7 Districts Cricket Academy, need to come up with something. They need to produce a wicket. Yeah, it's not going in their favour at the moment. Of course, winning their opening encounter. Now, they clearly seem to be at the back foot. Just 2 runs shy to reach the 100 mark. What entertainment have we been provided with? That's been worked away towards fine leg. That's another boundary. This is a massive over. Already a boundary in the maximum, and now it's Sajid joining the act. It's again a loose delivery, too short, down the leg side, and he's just helped it away towards the fine leg, getting another boundary to his name. Yeah, 100 comes up now for Gems Education. 81 is all they need now. That required run rate has come out almost to 7 runs per over, and all thanks to Dawood Ijaz, and then the man of the moment, Salman Shahid, who's still out there. And who would have thought that Gems Education will be 102 in just 8.4 overs. It's a batting paradise, literally. Nothing much happening off the surface. Bit of a fumble will allow them to come back for another easy 2 runs. $19 over already. Just 1 legal delivery to go. All they have to do is just take a single, or if it's a good delivery, just see off the over because they already have gotten the runs. That's going to be a no ball. This is not good. Nothing seems to be working at the moment for some Districts Cricket Academy. They seem to be a bit flat out there. You can't really see or can't hear anybody chirping out there. Can't really give away the game so early. Still 79 needed. Maybe get Wahab Hassan back into the attack. There's no point holding him back. Think it has to be Wahab Hassan. If ever so you can get Salman Shahid at this stage, really, you've got a great chance to come back. There you go, the signal coming in from the umpire. It is going to be a free hit. So 20 run over already. It is a very, very expensive over. This is a top edge, and even though if you would have caught that, doesn't really matter because it was a free hit. So 22 run over in the 9th, and it's not really looking good at the moment for 7 Districts Cricket Academy. It's 107 for 2. It's going to be Aminullah. Had a decent outing with the bat, came in and struck a few maximums, and now he's been introduced into 10th over, try to disengage this partnership. Beautifully played. They have protection towards the offside, having a deep point and a deep cover. So Aminullah, this is what I think he will do now. Try to just fire it towards the offside and make the batter play towards that region, because they have a packed offside field. And you don't want to be bowling anything short or towards the leg side, because he's bowling from the far end, and the leg side is the shorter part of the ground, which is almost 50 meters, 55 meters. So margin of error becomes minimal. Yeah, that's all right. That's okay. That's a perfect line. But anything even within the stumps, and I won't be surprised if Salman Shahid will try to tonk the ball towards the mid-wicket. But they've got only a mid-wicket and a long on in position, which is quite towards the cow corner region. This is slammed towards the cover region. That's a graceful stroke yet again. And this is touched the skirting. So another boundary for Salman Shahid. What a classic innings have you witnessed by this class act. Salman Shahid, look at that. Front foot getting onto the ball and just driving it, punching it beautifully. Yeah, valiant effort in the end. One run away, Salman Shahid. And if ever so he gets there, it will be a well-deserved half century for Salman Shahid. It will do a world to his confidence playing his opening game. And he's inching closer to his 50. Now, has that got some bat on this? Nope, he'll have to wait. It's, still on 49. He had a great opportunity to just play it with soft hands, get his 50. He will be getting a lot of applause from the dugout, and why not? Such a brave and a fearless cricketer, always up for the challenge. Yeah, on the other end, I think we need to give a lot of credit to Sharjah Iqbal as well. He's just ensured that he holds one end and plays the role of second fiddle. Hasn't been trying to play any rash strokes, just ensure that he gives majority of the strike to Salman Shahid. And if ever so there is an opportunity for Sharjah to score runs, he is really latched onto it. He's ensured that he doesn't lose out to any looseners. Another very bright prospect for the future, Sharjah Iqbal. Nicely bowled and equally well played. Punching it down the ground, gets to his 50. A well-deserved 50 for Salman Shahid. He will raise his bat with pride. And this is an entertaining knock as to what we have witnessed. And Salman Shahid, getting a 50 in his opening game, has done a brilliant job. 10 gone, 116 for 2, and the players will take drinks. Well, this drinks break was surely required, I believe, for South Districts Cricket Academy, because they really need a breather. They really need to reassess, regroup, re-strategize, and think as to how can they come back in this contest. 67 only needed. They've got plenty of overs to achieve so. So it's just not looking all that good at the moment. And I think they've done the right thing, bringing Wahab Hassan back into the attack. There's no point holding him back for the latter part of this innings, because if at this stage, if so ever these two batters decide to cut loose and get one big over, then those 2 overs of Wahab Hassan will be completely going down the drain. So you would want to just utilize him right now. Just have the belief that they can pick up the wicket of Salman Shahid, and then we'll have a game in our hands. But until he's out there, I think it's Gems Education having an upper hand in this game. No fine leg though. That fine leg fielder has now come to the short mid wicket area. Nicely played, always in control. Salman Shahid looks very elegant every time. He looks to play along the carpet. On the other end, Sharjah Iqbal has played a valuable knock for his team. Came onto bat where there wasn't much pressure though, because already there was a lot of damage done by Daud Ijaz's hand. Alongside Salman Shahid, who still, turn on offer. That's something which we haven't really seen much from this wicket so far, but this is something which I keep on saying. You really need to allow the ball to turn. And how does this happen? You need to fly the ball. Give the ball an opportunity to really turn. Just like that, that's much better. But equally well played by Sajid. He's doing the right thing. He can take his time. There's no real rush. And he's getting constant support from the senior statesman, Salman Shahid. And he's just supporting him and telling him that you're doing the right thing. See off the over of Wahab Hassan. He's brought into the attack early to pick up a wicket. Let's not give him a wicket. A single to close out the 11th over. 120 for 2. Decent first over by Aminullah. Gave only 8 runs. No real threat at the moment from any of the bowlers. It's all because there's not much to offer from the spinners or the fast bowlers. Only 62 needed now, 8.5 overs. Required run rate is pretty much in their hands. 8 wickets is all they have. So it's not looking all that good for Seven Districts Cricket Academy. They need to produce a wicket at this juncture of the game, making a few changes in the field. So long off now comes in the circle, and the fielder who was in the circle towards the square leg now goes back. Yeah, he's playing a very smart innings here. They know that there's no need for any risks whatsoever. Singles and doubles will do the job for them. This is going to be a great start to their campaign. If ever so, they go on to win this game. A quality side. Didn't have the best of outings though in the first inning. Gave quite a few runs. Of course, the captain Zafar Raja led his team extremely well, but his couple of overs, yeah, went for plenty. Yeah, that's all they need. Singles will just seal the deal for them. They don't have to do anything fancy or extraordinary. Whereas on the other end, I think Wahab Hassan will be given another over. And these two are very smart. They won't really try to be aggressive and take chances against Wahab Hassan. Maybe just take 3 to 4 singles. That's it. And then it's going to be worry signs for Sim District Cricket Academy. Beautifully punched down the ground. Not finding the gap, but gets a single. So doing the right thing, these two. Momentum never really got into the favor of Sim District's Cricket Academy. In this specific innings, if you talk about, yes, they did lose an early wicket. But since the arrival of Dawood Ijaz, he just completely turned the game to its head. That's a good delivery. Yeah. Imran Murir calling it right. A dot to close out an economical over by Aminullah. 12 gone, 124 for 2. Well, quite a dominant performance by the batters of Gems Education. It wasn't the best of outings, mind you, in the first innings where the bowlers did struggle to land the ball at the right areas. There wasn't much happening, mind you. Even now, you can see that there's hardly any turn. And another very impressive youngster has been introduced at a time where there is going to be immense pressure on him. He's trying to dry the ball. Has the dew arrived? It's almost 8 p.m. local time here in the UAE. Zainur Rahmani, another exciting talent. Can he produce a wicket? They really need to just have faith in themselves, because another 59 more runs needed. We have seen funny things happen. If they can try to sneak in with a couple of quiet overs, also pick up a wicket, that will be cherry on the topping. Short delivery. They've got protection in the deep. Very interesting field setup though for these two right-handers. 6 fielders on the offside, mind you. It's a 6-3 field, 3 on the leg side, and 6 fielders on the offside. Careful. Can't afford to be bowling on the leg side now. That's played uppish and very close to produce a wicket. And Salman Shahid is not very happy with the Sajid. He's asking him, where were you going, mate? And he's absolutely right. Why take a risk at this stage? Sajid needs to be careful. Beautifully done. Simple as it is. That's what they need. That's the need of the hour. Just keep rotating strike, hit the singles, and strike a boundary every time it's on offer. Yeah, the towels are out. The dew has surely and truly arrived here in the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. There's another game lined up, and as the evening will progress, it will keep on getting heavier. Beautifully balled. I really love this now. Somebody needs to just come in and have the fearless and courageous approach and entice the batters to go for a big shot, because they're not really going for big shots at the moment. They know it's not required. That's nice. It's turning out to be another quiet over. We saw Aminullah bowl exceptionally well in the last over, hardly gave any runs, and now Zainullah just quietly, given only 3 runs, needs to finish off strong with the required run rate is hovering up to almost 8 runs per over. If they pick up a wicket, a new batter coming in at this stage of the game, it's going to be difficult to really adapt quickly. Hits it hard, doesn't really get the power, but will get another couple of runs to his tally. So decent start by Zainul Rahman, giving 5 runs. 13 gone, 129 for 2. Couple of quiet overs coming by. Aminullah was brilliant in his second now. They need him to pick up a wicket. Both the batters are well settled. This partnership is looking very good. Now look at this. That is a very good shot in the gap. 4 runs. Just when they were creating a bit of pressure, Sajid Iqbal has gotten a juicy full toss, and he's taken full advantage of it and has struck it, or rather belted it really hard, getting 4 runs to start off this over. So pressure on Amin. Just a simple chip, very smart, hitting a boundary and then getting off strike. So inching closer now, 50 exactly what is required, and they've got a lot of overs, mind you. So 50 needed in the last 40 deliveries. We saw a 65-run partnership between Daud and Salman, and now this is a 62-run partnership between these two. Wants a single and not getting it from the middle of the bat, Salman Shahid, but what a brilliant innings has he played. It's never all that easy to just come out and play your opening game. Came out to open, he's still there. And he's just take his team to victory and carry his bat. Play an unbeaten knock. Yeah, just losing focus and patience, Salman Shahid, which is pretty rare, to say the least. We haven't really seen him playing any kind of rash shots, but that was a wild hoik. So it's a decent recovery after he was struck for a boundary on the first ball. He's done well. They just need to hang in there, really. 76 Cricket Academy. Sneak in with another quiet over or 2, and And then you will see a bit of urgency coming in from the batters. Try to play some big shots. Now this is high up in the air, but it's gone for a huge maximum. That is not good bowling by Amin, because he had that square leg in the fielder and then he's opted to bowl short. That too against that man on your screen, and also bowling from that far end. So it becomes the shorter part of the ground, that mid wicket. So poor stuff. A bit of a brain fade. Yeah, these are youngsters. They're learning, playing against some quality cricketers. Salman Shahid, of course, he's a veteran. He's pretty experienced. I mean, he's still learning. Oh, this is high up in the air. And what a brilliant catch in the deep. Wow. They needed a wicket. They have picked up Salman Shahid. It came right off the middle of the bat. But this should go down as one of the best catches in the tournament by far. Look at that. He's got plenty of bat on this. But, oh, he's done exceptionally well. What a brilliant catch. Plucking it out from thin air and holding on to it. Has taken an absolute blinder of a catch. An entertaining knock of Salman Shahid comes to the end. He's been terrific, putting his team into a commanding position. And it was Zainul Rahmani taking an unbelievable catch to dismiss Salman, who's played 60, has scored 61. It's 139 for the loss of 3. So they have picked up a wicket, but is it too late? That is the question which they will have to ask themselves. Yeah, he's been super impressive though. Zainul Rahmani, only 4 runs is what he gave in his first over, and this is a great opportunity now for them to come back in this game, because if they can pick Sajid Iqbal, that's going to bring another new batter. So you're going to have 2 new batters at the crease. And also Mohammad Anwar, he's one of those batters who really likes to play big shots, and that's something which you would want. You would not want a batter to come in and to come in and someone who can just rotate strike, pick up those singles and doubles. You would really want somebody to take chances against you. That's where the opportunities will arise. And Mohammad Anwar, well, talking about him, he's been a genuine opener, but in this tournament he's been given a new role. He's come to bat at the number 5 position. Surprising. But let's see if it works. Oh, beautifully bowled. Ball turned and also kept slightly low. Do we have a twist in this game? 76 Cricket Academy, mind you, they are fighters. They will not give up. That is for sure. They'll keep on coming hard at you. Another dot delivery. A slight bit of pressure now mounting on Gems Education. This is what wickets can do to you. So economical, so precise. Then he's doing a fine job at the moment, and he's not really afraid to toss the ball up. Now this is played nicely with soft hands. Mohammad Anwar will open his account with a single. What does Sajid do from here onwards? Well, if I'm the captain, I'm really going to ask Zainullah to bowl one slower delivery. Just toss it up and just ball it at the back of the length. Not too full, not too short. Just there. Perfect delivery. And good. Oh, nicely done. Diving at the right time. Gets a single. Hope he's okay. Or has he hurt himself? Yeah, he's a strong bloke. He's back up on his feet. So last delivery of the 15th over. Just 3 runs so far. Once a single, and it was Sajid denying his partner, who was eager to take a single, was sent back. Excellent stuff by Zainullah. 15 gone, 142 for 3. This is skied up in the air, and yet again he's found the gap. So it's not really working at the moment for 7 Districts Cricket Academy. Yet again, not the best of deliveries. Taking full opportunity, getting 4 runs to start off the over. Yeah, nicely done. Beautifully played. What a shot. Once again, back-to-back boundaries. This is a lovely hit, and they are running away with the show. Nothing seems to be working at the moment. Once again, beautifully played. Only gets a single. Well, we have a very special guest with us today. It is Mohammad Saqib. He's the international strength and conditioning coach of 7 Districts Cricket Academy, 7 Districts senior side. And I think it's the right time to welcome him. Welcome to the Combox, Saqib.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure for me. I'm here with you. Yeah.
Well, it is an absolute pleasure to have you in the Combox. And surely I've got quite a few questions for you, of course, having such 2 talented teams. So I'm going to ask you, Mohammad Saqib, of course, that we've obviously we've seen the senior side play a lot of cricket here in the domestic circuit, but talk us through about this young side, giving them an opportunity, and why has 7 Districts Academy been entered in such big tournaments?
Basically, our team owner, Heather Bhai, is very ambitious. He want to promote especially youngsters, and he searched the talent all in the UAE, and he watched domestic cricket, and he watched everywhere cricketers, and many cricketers, Asian players, many Sri Lankan players, and Indian, Pakistani players approach him. So he want like to give opportunity for everyone. For that reason, he enter 2 teams everywhere, and for him, it's a satisfaction. He watch youngsters, and they cover family, financial supports, and everything like. Yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of hard work is being put behind the scenes. Of course, a big shout out to Mohammad Haider, the owner of 7 Districts. Well, we'll keep the conversation alive with the coach, and that's the end of 16 overs, 159 for 3. So things quite are simple at the moment. 24 is all they need in the last 4 overs. It is Zainul Rahmani who's bowled his heart out. Well, yeah, so we'll keep up the conversation alive. I'm going to ask you another question as to, we've seen so many talented cricketers who are playing in this specific game. They've done a fine job even in the opening game. So what are the chances of these youngsters to play from the senior side, or rather for the senior side?
Yeah, it's a very good question. I told you there is many youngsters. They approach to Hyderabad and they send videos, and they send the cricket memories, and they want to come here and UAE, and they show to some brilliant talent and to improve his cricket. So Hyderabad, for that reason, make academy teams. Academy mean basically learning. So they are coming and they represent 7 district academy team, and we give A division cricket opportunity. Right now we are in the World Junior League under 18. Last time we are in under 14. So Hyderabad is searching everywhere opportunity to give these youngsters. Many people, they have financially a lot of problems, so we give scholarship as well, and we give salary as well for them. Come here to show your talent and to stay 7 district grounds, use best facilities academy. So these are doing hard work. Hyderabad is only for that. UAE come and top level. UAE cricket come to top level.
Yeah, couldn't agree more on that, Mohammad Saqib. And also, of course, we're pretty much interested to know exactly what goes behind the scenes. I mean, to make the academy run so smoothly in terms of your coaching and also the management and the facilities which 7 districts provide.
Yeah, we have very qualified coaches, and they are professionals. And especially we have 2 trainers. One Zakirullah, he's working in Multan Sultan in PSL franchise as well, including me. I'm working all in the world, like in different leagues. So this kind of experience we share with our youngsters. Especially we follow professionalism. If we win or lose, it's a part of game, but we follow the professionalism. We came to in the ground 2 hours before, and we doing proper warm-up fielding sessions. Hyderabad every time to talk with the players, he talk about discipline. He need discipline. He need professional cricket performances. Sometime top level, sometime team is struggling, but he need discipline every time, because without discipline, every single person or nothing.
Well said. That's the end of the over. I've got a few more questions which I will fire on Mohammad Saqib after this over. It's 163 for 3 after 17. So just the 20 more required. Well, we are also interested, Muhammad Saqib, as to what are the future plans for the youngsters, and also the future plans for the senior team.
Yeah, basically when 7 district starting time, I'm with the 7 district team. Hyderabad, sometime we make hurdles and we go for the match. So Hyderabad discuss this vision. One day will coming, you guys will become UAE players. Right now Irfan is represent UAE, and Haider Wasi, Saghir Khan, and Farhan right now in play ILT. So this is the basic vision. There in 7 district club, there many people are coming, and I told you again and again, like poor people are coming and they want like become a good cricketers and they have vision and they want to spend whole life in cricket, but financial factor is with some families and they leave the journey and they leave the cricket. But Heather Bhai attach with those players and they give opportunity, and his plan same like from the last 3 years. He want to more and more youngsters coming to UAE, and they join to 7 district cricket academy, 7 district cricket main team, and they come there, they show his talent, and they uh, show to all in the world, and they play all world cricket. Yeah.
Yeah, very well said, very well spoken, Mohammad Saqib. And as we speak, Sajid has reached to his 50. What a brilliant knock. He's played 53 in just 40 deliveries. And he's continuing the onslaught. And that would have been a very good catch. But full marks for the effort. Right, I'm not going to make you wait for long here, Mohammad Saqib. But this is a very interesting and a very important question, because all of us are very curious and we would want to know, where is Mohammad Haider? Certainly we are missing his expertise, his experience in the ground, because he's been the one who's leading the side so well, comes in and bowls, picks up those important wickets at important stages of the game, and especially in Sharjah Stadium. This is one stadium and ground where Mohammad Haider, he picks a lot of wickets.
Yeah, he's love cricket. Like right now, I believe he watched the match, and right now he's out of country. But he watch every live match, and even in Ajman there is no live matches, but sometime we play with like A division tournament. So there is like recording backside, and we call on video call, and he watches our domestic match, and they want to watch our players. So, but right now he's not here. He's busy in some business meeting, but he is doing effort for these all youngsters. Like he improve his business and all the money he spent there for these youngsters. For that reason, he is not here. He stopped his journey, but he want to. They all players become a good players. Yeah.
Well, a big shout out, of course, to Mohammad Haider, who's done so much for the game, for the love of cricket. And also a big thank you to Mohammad Saqib, the strength and conditioning coach internationally. He's done a fine job. And thank you for your time, and best of luck for the next matches.
Thank you so much. It's my good experience. First time I'm came here in commentator box, and I'm doing community, so it's a good experience. Inshallah, we will see you next time. Inshallah. Yeah. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. Yeah, such a lovely guy to talk to, Mohammad Saqib. And the way he's really described and mentioned on regards to the planning and what goes behind the scenes was absolutely terrific. Yeah, one man to really have a conversation with was this man. And as we speak, this is high up in the air. It's launched into the orbit and it's gone for a huge maximum. What a hit. Yeah, this match is now pretty much done and dusted, and it's gone out of the hands of the youngsters. But look at this for a hit. That's a brilliant stroke. And look at that shot. That's a big one. It's gone for a maximum. 179 for 3 after 18. Just one big hit away. Our Gems Education to register their first victory in this tournament and to get 2 points on the table. That's been swept away. It's a fumble will allow them to come back for easy couple of runs. So just 2 runs is what is needed. And I will not be surprised if Mohammad Anwar will look to seal the deal with a huge maximum. What a terrific run chase this was. Who would have thought that Gems Education against such a quality bowling attack of 7 Districts Cricket Academy are going to chase this down. And that too in the 19th over, most probably. And an overthrow will allow them to come back for the second, and that's it. That's the end of match number 6. It's Gems Education. They have stunned 7 Districts Cricket Academy, and they've won this game by 7 wickets in the 19th over. And have won this comfortably. Unbelievable performance. What batting display by Dawood Ijaz, Salman Shahid, and Sajid, of course. Sajid Iqbal, what a brilliant innings he's played. Unbeaten. Handshakes all round. But what a game of cricket have you witnessed. But in the end, it was Gems Education who stood tall and have clinched victory over one of the most talented young teams here in the UAE domestic circuit, 7 District Cricket Academy. And surely they will be taking a lot of positives and learning out of this game and will bring and implement in the next upcoming game. Welcome to the post-match presentation of Sharjah CBFS T20 2025. First of all, I would like to thank Sharjah and its administration involved behind the scenes for such a wonderful tournament. We would also like to thank our sponsors, commercial partner Sport Ethics, broadcast partner cricketlounge.tv. It was match number 6. Gems Education has defeated 76 Cricket Academy comfortably by 7 wickets, chasing it down in 19 overs. Now, we would be commencing ahead and moving on for the player of the match award, and it will be given by our esteemed match referee Mr. Tehseen Javed, and it will go down. It has to go to Sajid Iqbal from Gems Education for his brilliant 64 runs, unbeaten with 7 fours to his name and 2 huge maximums to his name. What a brilliant batting performance. Came in and steadied the ship and has played a valuable 64 unbeaten in his opening encounter. Sajid, if you could please step forward. Congratulations, what a brilliant batting performance. Tell us, how much did you enjoy playing on this wicket?
थैंक यू सो मच। सबसे पहले मैं अल्लाह ताला का शुक्र अदा करूँगा जो मेरी टीम ऑलवेज़ मुझे सपोर्ट करती है और मेरे पे ट्रस्ट रखती है और मैं वो करके दिखाता हूँ। तो मेरी कोशिश होती है कि फ़िनिश करूँ, जितना भी स्कोर हो अपने ऊपर ट्रस्ट है मुझे, मैं कर सकता हूँ। तो मैंने जो फ़िनिश किया ये मेरे लिए फ़ख्र की बात है।
विकेट इतना भी कोई आसान नहीं था, लेकिन आप जिस तरह आए थे, खेल रहे थे, लग रहा था कि आप बड़ी अच्छी फॉर्म में हैं, बड़े अच्छे स्टाइलिश शॉट खेले आपने लॉन्ग द कार्पेट। कितना एंजॉय किया आपने?
सर विकेट थोड़ा सा डिफ़िकल्ट था, बट हमने स्ट्रगल किया तो लास्ट तक गए, फिनिश किया, अच्छी बात है। और मेरे साथ जो इनिंग्स पार्टनरशिप लगाई सलमान शाहिद ने, वो क्रूशल टाइम था क्योंकि थोड़ा विकेट डिफ़िकल्ट था, तो मैं फिनिश करने में कामयाब रहा, तो रिज़ल्ट अच्छा मिला।
आखिरी सवाल, ये प्लेयर ऑफ द मैच आप किसको डेडिकेट करना चाहेंगे?
ये मैं प्लेयर ऑफ दैट मैच मैं अपने फादर को डेडिकेट करना चाहूँगा क्योंकि मेरे फादर पास्ट हुए, सो उन्होंने मुझे बहुत सपोर्ट किया और स्पेशली हमारी टीम जो बहुत सपोर्ट करती है, चीफ़ आमिर बुखारी, मोहसिन इरशाद एंड सरवजीत सिंह, ये हमारी मैनेजमेंट है। और दूसरा मैं एक और नाम लेना चाहूँगा जो मुझे अब सपोर्ट करते हैं, मिस्टर सबूर अहमद, जो अभी मुझे सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं, तो उनके लिए बहुत थैंक यू।
Well, blessings to your father first of all, and best of luck. Congratulations for this game, and I wish you all the best for the next of the games.
Thank you so much.
Well, that was Sajid with his brilliant batting performance. We are done and dust with the post-match presentation, but stay tuned as we have another exciting game lined up for you. Until then, stay tuned.